Do you understand what I am saying?
Try saying it and let's see.
Ah, well, I'm George Stobart, and I come in peace. Please, put the gun down. I'm not armed.
And I'm still not hearing an explanation.
I can understand the old man being edgy, but you look like a woman who's seen the world.
Nice work. You managed to insult Ramon and me in one sentence.
Yeah.
Do you mind putting that down? I've had a really bad day.
Guns don't agree with you?
No, and neither do goats. I've got bruises in places that, well, you know, places.
So leave.
We're here looking for something.
Well, go look for it somewhere else.
The thing here spoiled her name.
We were helping
I
a
guess we
man
know it
called
then.
Marquez in Paris.
He is my father.
Oh.
I could see where she inherited her temperament. Your father? Well, he's our friend.
Why should I believe you? Show me proof.
I have it right here, but first, do you know
How
Trevor?
about this?
Do you...
That's not proof. Try again.
Okay. Fine.
I have your father's medallion.
So you're a thief too, huh?
No, I'm...
Look at this photo.
It's old. Do I care?
It's your family. What do you mean, do I care?
Look at this.
Try again, mister.
Okay.
We tracked down his painting. La Maledictio. Look.
Where did you get this?
In London.
All right. You better come with me, but no funny business, okay?
You know, you sound just like my friend Nico.
Who's right over there?
Nico!
What's going on, Ramon? Who's out there?
Some crazy American. Don't worry. Eva will deal with him.
Papa. These people want to talk to you.
Eva, I thought we agreed to shoot intruders on sight. You, how did you find me?
It wasn't easy, senor.
We thought you were dead.
You were wrong.
They've brought you something, Papa.
Can it be? At last, La Maledictio.
I don't understand these frames that
Well,
you can
Senor
just pop it
Marquez,
out and
Looks
in.
like La Maledictio
Just at will.
hangs in its right
Like
place again.
that.
Indeed. I have waited all my life for this. But
Something interesting?
the painting,
Doesn't feel like it'll
It's
preserve it.
the face in the middle.
The one with the symbol of the Tabula Veritatis on it?
How do you know about the tabula?
A priest told me. Said it was the devil's work.
Pah! Priests, full of lies, every one of them.
Oh, really? Well, this priest said that the tabula was an instrument to raise the devil.
Fool! Who would want to raise the devil?
But you do want to find the tabula.
Yes, because it is a Gnostic treasure. It is special, and my duty is to keep it safe.
I was sure that Marquez still wasn't telling me the whole truth.
Mm.
And now?
Wants to raise Lucifer, but not the
I
devil.
shall decipher the painting.
They don't
and
see
find the
Lucifer
tabula.
as the devil.
Before she died, my mother said that once the painting hung here again, its meaning would become clear, and the route to the tabula would be revealed.
So, what's the answer? Where's the tabula?
I don't know. The room has changed.
Was there something different about the room back then?
No. Yes. I don't know. You must help me.
Sure.
Well, how? I'm not a Gnostic.
Senor, you must, because soon the Russian will be here.
He knows about Castel del Sans?
I regret, senor, that in Paris I told his sidekick a little too much.
Ah, Well, I
Langham?
guess we'd better figure this out. And fast.
I'll go and keep watch.
Shoot on sight, remember.
Well, Nico, what now?
You try and work out just why the painting has to be in this room. I'll go and see if Eva knows anything.
Oh.
Whether he
And
knew it or
close
not,
the
I
door.
was sure
Iconic.
Marquez had the answers.
Like, I know that she just closed the door to the, the entrance door. It's, of course you would. But also, it did sound like, in the fourth game, actually, when she went and had a little talk with the nun, and we were all afraid for that nun. I loved Nico so much, and I'm finding myself referencing the fourth game too much, considering it's not my favorite. But that goes to show I did actually like it. Okay.
It was a circular stained glass window.
Okay, now that that's out of the way.
It was a shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The scroll below the shield read Girona.
My Girona.
The scroll beneath the shield read Puigcerdà.
Mm.
Senor, can we talk?
That's impressive, actually, that he was able.
Well, I can.
That he was able to
Can
pronounce that.
you?
What I meant was,
I'm busy.
So you
Ramon
can't.
sure was a little light in the charm department. Carved into the fireplace was a young man holding an orb. The halo reminded me of the figure in the clouds in La Maledizio.
I mean, is it carved? I don't think it is carved. It's protruding.
An old man with a beard was carved into the front of the fireplace. It was very like one of the figures in La Maledizio.
Like sculpted outside of it, but not carved. You know what I mean? Like carved. If I think of something carved into something else, I think of something like inside, not protruding from it. Well, let's talk to Marquez before. I mean, I'm sure we will
Senor
have
Marquez?
to examine the Maledictio.
Mr. Stobart?
If we're going to find the tabula,
Yes?
then you will have to help.
Of course.
I mean, by being totally honest with us.
When have I not been honest?
Rich tea cookie?
It looks similar to a Marie.
Marie, huh? Can you dunk a Marie?
Dunk? What is dunk?
No way. You never dunked?
I don't think so.
Wow. Well, here's a promise. When this is all over, I'll teach you how to dunk.
Thank you, George. I look forward to that.
What the hell was that exchange? That sounded dirty.
Did I ever mention Trevor?
The old cockroach in a matchbox trick, eh?
Oh, you know it.
It's nearly as old as ferret in the pants.
I'm getting out of touch.
Yeah, I mean, you need to get on top of that. Like, you've had worms, you've had cockroaches, but not ferrets? Come on, George.
He probably wouldn't care. I was sure he didn't want to see it. Father Simeon, the Dominican priest, was carrying these papers when he was killed.
It
So?
looks like clues to
You're not interested in it?
whatever you're trying
I
to
have
find.
no interest in priests or their papers, senor.
Okay, well, you'll have to eat your words.
Take a look at this sketch.
It is the face in La Maledictio.
It was drawn by the man who restored the painting.
Then he knew of the Tabula Veritatis. What other secrets did he uncover?
I don't know, but he's dead now.
Yeah, secrets are
Just
dead
as
with
well.
him.
The fewer that know the secrets of La Maledictio, the better.
I'd like to know, except I'd probably get deaded.
So this is you with your mother and father?
I'd probably get killed as well
Indeed,
if I did.
taken in this very building many years ago.
Do you want it back?
I think this is yours.
My medallion. Where did you find it?
It was left in Nico's neighbor's apartment. Do you want it back?
No, you keep it for now. It has a meaning, a purpose. Perhaps you can find out what.
Mm.
Sure. Just let me know if you ever want it back.
There was something about a blue and red light in the clues here, right? So maybe the medallion is part of that. And also, of course, there's an Ouroboros.
Is this one of Nico's photographs of the robbery?
Yes, she gave it to me.
And did you write these notes on it?
Yes, I was trying to solve part of the painting.
Solve?
I never knew what lay in that portion of La Maledicción. The photograph you have of my family, this part of the painting was missing. But once I saw the Tower of Saints, I knew I had to come here. Just as you did, senor.
Mm-hmm.
I...
Okay. Painting.
Tell me about the painting.
When I was a child, I would stand here for hours just staring at it. Who was the mysterious painter, the Serpent? And what did it mean, La Maledicción, the curse? I asked my father, but he just told me to be patient. He said that one day I would know everything.
So do you know everything?
Senor, can you decipher any of the painting?
The Tower of Saints, of course. I knew it was a castell. And the saints themselves are Gnostic. You see the woman in red?
The one you marked in the photo?
She is Mary Magdalene. We revere her as Christ's greatest disciple. The rest, I don't know.
The symbol on the face, it is obviously the tabula.
But the elements around it, I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
When were you last here, senor?
Not since that day when my father was killed.
So why did the painting bring us here?
As I said, because only here in this room will its clues become clear.
Why is the Tabula Veritatis so important to the Gnostics?
It is an object of immense power. My ancestors kept it safe for hundreds of years. They brought it to Catalonia as exiles long ago. In any generation, only one Gnostic knows its exact location. My father, Xavier, was the last of these. He knew dark forces were gathering, but I was too young to learn the secret. So he commissioned La Maledicción, embedding clues to the location of the tabula within the painting.
Okay.
But what is the tabula? What does it do?
I do not know. I know only that in the wrong hands it would be catastrophic for mankind.
What happened back in Paris? We thought you were dead.
A man came to the apartment looking for Miss Collard. He mentioned a stolen painting owned by a Russian. Obviously, I informed him that I was the true owner.
Obviously.
Next thing I knew, this thug had me pinned to a chair and was threatening to shoot me.
Was it Langham?
So I told him of the castell. And while he telephoned his boss, I hit him with the little China dog.
Guess he didn't know you were the pugnacious type.
So, I mean, I'm thinking Langham because Langham does seem to be working for Medovsky, but also I wouldn't describe him as a thug. So maybe Hobbes before, deciding to not work for him anymore.
So, Eva is your daughter?
She was a gift from God, late in my life. One day she will find room for Gnosticism in her heart. I am sure of it.
Is she an atheist?
So, you're the good guys?
Good and evil are meaningless terms. We strive simply to maintain balance and keep the tabula from those who seek to exploit it for their own ends. We must hurry up and figure this out.
I'm not sure.
It was an ornate tree carved in bas-relief.
See, I mean, I guess this is bas-relief, but this doesn't seem bas-relief. This seems just sculpted out, like sculpted. It's not carved into the fireplace. You know what I mean? Whereas this is in bas-relief. I don't know.
Marquez said that the painting contained clues only a Gnostic could solve. But when it was back in this room, all would become clear. The plinths looked like they could be rotated.
Oh.
The plinths looked... The painting held all the answers. The Tower of Saints had led us to the Castel. I wondered where the other clues would take us.
Okay.
Inside the ring was a castle gate. I had no idea what it signified.
Well, we are in a castle, right?
Within the ring, there were a number of houses. It was a village or a small town. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a place?
So, it's saying that the Tabula Veritatis is in between all of these places, maybe.
The bearded figure was similar to the one on the fireplace in the hall. I wondered if there was a connection. The orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green light.
Yeah, that's God and that's Lucifer, right? Because God is God, Lucifer is an angel.
The figure of the young man was just like the one on the front of the fireplace. It couldn't be a coincidence. The youthful figure held a glowing blue orb in his hand. The priest appeared to have a padlock through his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him.
A padlock. So he's sworn to secrecy.
It was a tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned.
Interesting that the tormented and damned souls are on God's side and not Lucifer's side.
It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him. It was a castle of saints, Castel de Saints, in Catalonia.
Okay. And, of course...
A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. Hobbes must have uncovered the image when he was restoring the painting. But what did it mean? And what was its link to the Tabula Veritatis? A symbol was cut into the man's forehead. Simeon had claimed that it was the sign of the Tabula Veritatis. A large Ouroboros dominated the center of the painting. Before he was killed, Simeon had said that the tree inside the Ouroboros represented hidden Gnostic knowledge. And here it was, a whole new image inside the snake. Hobbes had uncovered it, but now he was dead.
Honestly, this looks fantastic. But also, like the actual painter did a fantastic job. but it kind of looks like it's AI generated. I'm so sorry to whoever painted this, but it's different times now, so that that looks like it's AI generated, mainly because it doesn't make sense. Like, of course there's all of the different meanings to it, but it doesn't make sense at the same time. So now that we've examined that, do we have more things to talk about?
Senor Marquez? Anything else about the painting I should know?
I keep telling you,
Okay, fair.
we must hurry up.
No need to get angry. Oh, this is so pretty.